So, back for another VGC guide, and this time we are looking at multiple Taurus. Not the regular one, the Cantonian one. We might do in the future, if it does end up in the game. It probably will. But for now, we're looking at the two regional forms that we've got on here with the Paldean Taurus. I say two because there's this one, that is the third one, and then we're never going to mention it again because there's no point. You might as well be the water type or the fire type one. So, Choice Band is probably going to be one of the better items on Paldean Taurus, because you are going to be hitting very hard with both 120 base power stab attacks on Wave Crash and Close Combats for the Water type one, and Flare Blitz and Close Combats for the Fire type Paldean Taurus as well. So they are going to be hitting very hard. They have Intimidate, which is a great ability in doubles, like one of the best abilities we have in doubles. So it's going to skyrocket it up the tiers, even with just having Intimidate, and it's got the stats to back it up. Base 100 speed is very fast. 110 is going to hit very hard with the Choice Band as well, with the powerful stab attacks. And then basically the other moves are going to be filler. Raging Bull is a very cool attack as well. It's going to be a Brick Break that's stronger, and going to be the stab of the Taurus. So it's going to be Water type on this one, and it's going to be Fire type on this one. So that's going to be very nice if you want to get a stab attack that's not the fighting type one, so water or fire, if you don't want to be giving yourself recoil as well. So that's going to be a consistent option. It will break some screens sometimes, and then again, just a filler. Basically, Aqua Jet is going to be very nice on Choice Band and Paldean Taurus with the water type. You don't get priority on the fire type one, so just pick your favorite. Wild Charge is a very good move. Earthquake is a very good move. Rock Slide is a very good move. If I can spell rock, that's an Earthquake Rock. That's not it. Rock Slide, you know, there's a few different ones, but those would probably be the better ones. But basically, have Wave Crash, have Close Combat, or Wave Crash / Flare Blitz, and Close Combat, and then pick your favorites. Just doesn't really matter, but I would probably still strongly recommend Aqua Jet on the Choice Band one at least, but then pick your favorite. You don't need Raging Bull because you've got Wave Crash and you're going for Wave Crash probably more than Raging Bull, and Flare Blitz probably more than Raging Bull, but it's still a consistent option, but pick your favorites basically. Choice Band is going to be very good on it. You can do exactly the same thing if you are Life Orbed instead, because you're going to still do some very good damage. You don't particularly care about your bulk. That's even why on the Choice Band one I've gone for just a very basic view spread, because Wave Crash / Flare Blitz is going to be damaging your own HP, so extra bulk doesn't really matter there. Close Combat drops your defenses, so extra bulk doesn't really matter, so you might as well just hit as hard as you can while going as fast as you can. Usually I go for fancy EV spreads, but this is, like I say, I go for optimized EV spreads. This is optimal, so that's how it is. So with the Life Orb one, again, Wave Crash and Close Combat, or Wave Crash / Flare Blitz. Where's Flare Blitz? I say / Flare Blitz, and it's not even there. Flare Blitz. Close Combat and Flare Blitz / whatever filler move you want, but do have Protect on your Life Orb one. So yeah, choose your favorite filler move, and that's going to be pretty much it for the Taurus. Except for the fact that there is one more set that I do unfortunately have to recommend. So Intimidate is a fantastic ability, but so is another ability it has. So Anger Point is a ability that Taurus does have. Please use this on the Fire type Taurus. You don't want to do this on the Water type one unless you want to OHKO yourself. But you can Flower Trick your own Taurus with a Meowscarada. So Meowscarada's Flower Trick signature attack, always critical hits. It's a Grass type attack, so Grass type your own Fire type Paldean Taurus, and you get +6, and you OHKO everything. So yeah, that's I had to mention that one. That one is probably more of a gimmick, but it's actually pretty good because you're pretty fast. Like 123 on Meowscarada, 100 on Taurus. You can outspeed a lot of things and just OHKO them with Earthquake. That's why I recommend the Ground type Terra type on the Paldean Taurus, so that you can just go for those +6 Earthquakes with a stab as well. But don't do it on the first turn, because then you'll be weak to your Flower Trick. But there we go. I'm sure you can figure that one out and go for the Flower Trick. That could be quite fun going forward, and it is another way to run Taurus that is actually going to be quite funny when it gets pulled off. I was debating whether this could be an S Pokemon, and I think it still maybe could be, but it is absolutely A, and maybe near the top of A. But I'm going to settle with an A for now. We'll see how the meta develops.